It's man time.
Attempt God knows what number. This game really keeps having problems recording at the minute. We've also lost our save twice and have had to mess around to try and really recover it. So essentially we did in the last part B, we got these Pokemon sorted. Box for now. I'm actually better off using the clicker. That throw us there temporarily. You in. Want our party back. Then I put them next to the choke. Right there. Yeah, essentially I did all this. I got then on the verge of evolving and realised all the sound had stopped recording, so I had to reload. We also had problems with formatting and it not saving our... it didn't save our game properly. We had to get a converter just to get the formatting to save. This episode will be dedicated to just this. Me doing a 30-minute video dedicated towards battling. What open the... not Pokedex, the DS. Oh. That cancel. It's actually from Gavin. So we're just going to be battling Gavin because it gives us the best experience. We're going to get Feraligatr up to level 50. Once Feraligatr's there, we'll then swap it out for Ampharos and we will carry on battling. Outside of that, that's all this episode will be. It's just us trying to level up as many of these Pokemon as we can, as quickly as we can. Why we're doing the sped up version today. Swaps it. Thought it would swap for Flareon to give it a power boost, but alright. Really, I should just send Feraligatr out for every battle, so we can get it done quickly and get him leveled up. We could Ice Fang, but it's just as good. So, you may have noticed that there's an update on the rules today. Essentially all I did there was I lowered the scene count by 1. I realised that I actually logged Charizard as a Pokemon we could see pre-Pokemon League. I then realised we can't see it pre-Pokemon League because the first place you encounter Charizard is in the Pokemon League at the very end. So it'd be an impossible task. So I've slightly updated the rules. Slightly. I literally removed that, and then for my chart I actually changed the Pokemon from caught to evolved. I had them registered as Pokemon you could catch when everything I've been reading shows you can't catch it here. You have to go to Kanto. Swap. It's from there. So nothing really much has changed there. I should use Ice Fang. If it does the same job, who cares? So, this episode is going to be this. So we will swap out Feraligatr for Ampharos when a time comes. Outside of that, we are just going to be battling over and over again, all episode, trying to get as much experience as we can on these Pokemon. Get as many evolved as we can this episode. Get as many battle ready for the Pokemon League as possible. Because in the end, I could actually see it being a case of we'll probably end up just sending out Smeargle, swapping it for another Pokemon and using that for the entire battle, like we're doing for the Feraligatr. Everything's level 50, so Smeargle may get up all the way. Outside of that, then it'll be just, we send out the first Pokemon and we just battle with you non-stop until everything's evolved to where we need it. Not the grind, as they say. Just like I'm doing here, as you can see, I just send out Feraligatr, we just smash out one move until we win. Whatever gets, whatever experience, don't really care. Then when it evolves, we swap it, so on and so forth, until everything's fully evolved. We swap them around to try and keep every member of the party about the same. With Smeargle getting a little bit of experience at the start, just because he can. Not a part of our combat team currently until it gets to 41. Once he hits 41, then he will become part of the combat team. I do like to try and use some of the other Pokemon we have. For instance, swap into Slugma. Slugma is a part of our party. He is a party member, but he's very low level. He needs the experience as well, so he can position where he can actually evolve. Oh, nice swap there, mate. We need to start dealing with the eggs. We should be getting a phone call at some point in this episode. I saw one partway through my last recording that broke. Actually, the guy in the daycare center has our new Tyrogue egg. Something we need to go deal with at some point as well. There he goes. Get that Tyrogue egg up. We're not doing that this episode because this episode is dedicated to battling over... getting new Pokemon. Next episode, we will go deal with that. We'll go collect that Tyrogue egg, store it, snow, and then we will be going off to catch the last few Pokemon. Because by our chart, there is about 10 wild Pokemon we can actually catch to improve our Pokedex situation. I think there's one which, well, actually no, there's just 10. There's 10 that we need to actually we can catch. They're all very low odd Pokemon. Oh, probably gets about to faint. That's alright. He'll get his experience, he'll faint. For now, then we'll just swap out for Crobat. Crobat will win the last fight. Solid. Hey, Crobat's level 40. Nice. There you go, man. It's just going to keep phoning us. Really, we need to answer this, get it dealt with. Whilst he's trying to do that, nobody else can phone us. We still need our mother to phone us a few times because we need to get Moonstone. I have questioned recently. Oh, damn it, I forgot to phone Gavin. If we got our mother to give us a gift and we did a save just before we picked it up and then, reloaded. No, I spoke to him, didn't get the gift we wanted. And then we reloaded, would it change the gift? Or potentially, does it change the gift when we enter? Does it assign it when mother phones us? Who knows? I'd like to try that. That could be a way for us to get the Moonstone a bit quicker. That's all this episode is going to be at the minute. It's going to be this battle system. Next episode is going to be catching the last Pokemon we need. I know where they are. I know how to catch them. I know their odds. I'm going to get that. I think the only difficult one really is Larvitar, obviously, because that's annoying to catch. What else? Larvitar, Mr. Mime, Marowak, Haunter. They're very annoying because of the whole catch system and us not being able to battle. We got the Diglets, which we need to do before we finish doing the... So we're now probably just going to use Crobat for a bit. Yeah, they're going to be annoying because they're very low odds. We need 2 of them, we need females, and we need to evolve it. So that might take a while. So Trio, that'll speed things up again. I can't remember what the others are off the top of my head. But it's the last Pokemon in the Safari Zone. Avatar being the worst, obviously, because we need more than one, and it needs to be female, so that could be a case of just catch it and evolve it over and over again. Catch it and breed it to get what we're missing. Whereas the Dug Trio, that's just really... Well, the Dug Diglet's really low odds. We need the female and we need to evolve it. So that's going to be just annoying as well. But that might just be another breeding case again. I believe it's a 50-50 odds on Diglett. Take care of. Crobat's doing really well. So not bad for level 40. Am I resting again? So, yeah, that's it. I think I've reiterated about 4 times now what we're doing next episode. Catching Pokemon, getting the rest of it'll be another sped up. I should mention, it'll be another sped up episode like this where we are just going to grind. Like combining several part Bs together to get the Pokemon we want. Crobat. Should really send out Slugma each time first. Well, nothing's actually stating we can't put the XP share on Slugma. It does need to evolve still, and then just carry an egg. With... and that's level 30. Once it gets to 31, we'll go do a Pokemon swap. Oh, this guy's getting sick of us, man. Keeps accepting the battles, so... he's not getting any stronger. Oh, that does bring something about I recently learned. I looked into the whole rematch system on this. Now, the way I understand, once we've beaten them, that's it, they're beaten, right? Once we get 7 badges, we unlock the rematch. Round 2 with them. Once we've beaten the Pokemon League, we get round 3 with them. And then finally, once we've got all 16 badges, we get round 4 with them. Now, I was looking into these Pokemon. Once we beat the Pokemon League, the strongest rematch trainer is level 33. No, wait, no, it was just shy level 40. And it's this guy again. I mean, yes, we can rematch the ones in Kanto, but this guy comes out at level 40, so... my question is why would they think that that's a good idea? Why would I want to come back and battle these people when I could then just grind the Pokemon League? So at that stage, I could just grind the Pokemon. Can you? Maybe it denies you the ability to go back to Pokemon League. Either way, it's just a case of why would you make the Pokemon trainer so low level when I've just proven I can beat level 50 pluses? Surely then making these like level 40, well, making level 40 is a stupid idea. You'd make them like level 50 so that they keep up with where I'm currently pacing. You'd hit him. He wouldn't wake up and he would hit himself off fusion. Alright. They want that. That's him evolved. Oops. Wasting experience on defending that now. Might actually lose this fight. Yeah, he's going to do silly things like that where I miss and then let's Crobat down. Oh no, we've still got the Feraligatr, haven't we? The opposite of Genie anyway. Going for the Guillotine. There's only a 30% chance to hit with that. Shame, not doing some good experience. What? It's evolving! Get moved. I'll get rid of Leech Life to Lingos. Who cares? Bag. Not bag. Problem. Item. Take. A lot of these Pokemon that we're using to level ourselves up, well, to get to evolutions, they're almost as strong as the Pokemon we're trying to level up anyway. So they're catching up to our party members. Yeah, that's a better way to explain it. So, just use the cursor. Go. Party. Venom. You. There. I also realised there's actually a Pokemon on an earlier page which I forgot. It's the same level. Needs to get to 32, if I remember correctly, or is it 35? Pidgey. Either way, it needs leveling, and it's the next Pokemon in the list. So, give to Pidgey. Sweet. Lock. Did I move the phone or something? Maybe. Okay. I'm going to do a drop save here. Just give me a second. Save. File 8. Here's a package to Chockleberry. If I reload that state 8, pull the Chockleberry. I reload the state again, leave, come back in. It's a Chockleberry. Right, so it's predetermined before we even speak to him, so. Answered that question. Oh, we didn't heal. We'll need to heal. Oh, we also need to swap out for Alligator for Ampharos, don't we? We'll do that also here. So, where's our Ampharos? I am happy with the state they're in. I imagine by the time we get to the point where we're battling the dragon types, we should have got a level or 2 on for Alligator anyway. Potentially. You know, we can beat Pokemon that are stronger than us as long as we're using the type advantage. He shouldn't be able to beat us because he's mostly using... Oh, damn it, we didn't call him. Because it's water and dragon types, and that doesn't really affect my dragon type? What am I doing? Again. But we can use that to our advantage. Get advantage of typing. So we can actually use the weaker Pokemon to our advantage still. The problem is Victory Bell resistant to Petrichor. I guess we could still use Strength. Oh, switch to Flare. Switch to Ampharos now. See, we don't have a type advantage anymore. But now we do. Though Kingler can survive a punch from our Ampharos, apparently. Paralyzed, nice. Dealt with 20 Pidgey should evolve. But Mother's phoning us. Here's a new gift. I'm guessing that's when it determines when if we get in. I guess it randomly picks one and adds it to a list. Haven't. Sweet. Yep. I keep forgetting to do it. We should be swapping to Slugma. Even if it's only for one attack, and then he swaps out, which he's probably going to do now. He usually swaps there anyway, because it's like, oh, you're using fire type moves, alright, we'll put you on Flareon. Oh, damn it. That's not good. Our Shell Bell won't recover quick enough to keep the Toxin at bay. So if it's going to do stuff like that, you know what, we're going to do it anyway. Toxins will take us out. Swap to Dratini. Dratini can get the last hit. We're trying to look up Pidgeotto. Swap Pidgeotto. Heal for him again. Yeah, I predict we're going to be doing a fair few of these episodes because there's a lot of Pokemon we have to evolve. He's the best trainer. Pidgeot, what level do you evolve? That's great. What levels? Oh, I've gone on the bad Pokedex. No. Sweet. So that's sorted. Right, it evolves at 36. Jesus Christ. It's actually stronger than some of my party, though. Admittedly, though, he is gaining more experience per battle than my party Pokemon to begin with. What? Smeargle gets what, like 250 experience? Same with Slugma. Knew it was going to do it. As soon as you use that second fire move, he always swaps. I think Ampharos to get one more level, he'd be able to one-shot that Kingler. Swap back to that victory. Which Swap that Slugma. Slugma finishes off. Oh no. Dratini. Oh, Dratini's definitely not finishing this. Oh! Dratini, you lucky. 24. Yeah, this is what I was talking about here, about some of the ridiculousness of this. Fact of, we've got to get this Pokemon to level 35. 36, should I say. Just to get it to evolve to its final form. That's a lot of experience we've got to get on one Pokemon, which we're never going to use. That's why I want to try and break these training episodes up. We'll do like one of these, we'll go off and do some other things. The next episode, we'll catch a Pokemon. Episode after that, if there's spare time at the end of the next episode, we'll do some more training. But the next real episode after that, we will move on to doing Pokathlon again. Do an episode of that. A whole episode just dedicated to us doing Pokathlon. Yes, we'll probably just play ourselves 4 times. Because that it makes sense. We get more experience for it. Why can't I hit you? We get more points to do it playing ourselves. Then there's the whole thing of we can guarantee a win. We might as well. Fusion. Annoyed with Pokemon that are really dodgy and have protection and such. Finish so I can get it done. I'm first got to 40. Sweet. So don't Slugma again. Actually, Slugma's not going to survive a hit. Not surviving now. Oh, because I'm wrapped. Damn it. Sorry, Sluggy. Boom! Experience for you! Yeah, so we've got the Pokathlon episode that coming up. I don't know what will be after that, because we're really struggling. Really struggling for this experience, and I really don't like doing these episodes like this. Face it, it's okay. I don't mind doing it. It's something boring to watch. Unless I'm talking to somebody. Maybe that'll end up what it'll be, and I'll probably end up doing something like this, where I just do this for an episode or two. During that entire time, I'll have a guest with me who will just sit and talk about random stuff. We'll do some guest appearances. Let's see if we can get the creators of Pokemon on. Get them to explain some things to us whilst we're playing. See if we can get them to answer some age-old questions that we've all been dying to know the answers to. Like, what's with the truck? Oh, damn it, guillotine me. Generally, if they're a higher level than you, guillotine hits a lot more than 30%, I find. It was something I tend to realise when the earlier Pokemons were like Ruby and Sapphire when I used to play them. My key Pokemon was Kyogre, that new Sheer Cold. So again, 30% chance to hit, 1-hit KO. But once you started to get above your opponent's level, you seem to hit a lot more than 1 every 3 in the 10 hits. It seemed to hit every time. So I'm guessing that there's some kind of mechanic of if you outpower your Pokemon, then you can just hit them anyway. Maybe it uses speed or attack or something to add to the accuracy. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to try that. I'll try and see if we can get some guests that come in and just talk to us whilst we're doing some of these grindy episodes. Just so it's not so static. You get my meaning? None of us want to watch me just do this for 4 episodes straight. Even I don't want to do this for 4 episodes straight. Because I run out of things to talk about. I'm rambling. Mainly this Pidgey's leveling up pretty quick. Ooh, we still can't one-shot it. Dealt with. masterball again. The episode's nearly over now anyway, so I hope you're somewhat entertained by this. I mean, if you are, then brilliant, because it means then I will just do more of this. I mean, I remember in the last series, we had a couple of viewers that actually enjoyed it and said, "Yep, keep it up, good work. Keep up the grind." So I still remember them, so I can go back and find comments to get their names if I really need to. If that's what people want to watch, then that's what I'll give you. Yeah, I'm gonna try and give you things that you guys find entertaining, but it also has to be something I want to do. Like I said, I generally don't mind doing this. It's just it's boring for you guys. Then it makes me question: is there any point in putting this on YouTube? And I might as well just do it offline and then come back on and just like, oh yeah, I did all this last night. Here's the Pokemon I caught. They're in this box. We still need to delete the Pokemon from that box. We'll probably do that next episode. It's like, oh yeah, and not only did I catch these, I also hatched these eggs, and oh, I leveled this Pokemon up like 10 times. Did I though? Can you verify I did that and I didn't cheat? I like to do these recordings where you see everything I do. Pretty good hit from Slugma. Go. Oh, so close. Sweet, and first leveled up again. Switch. Slugma, because I should still be asleep. Ah, well. Sweet, Slugma actually won the fight. We're doing quite well. I mean, we've leveled up one Pokemon up to... Oh. Never mind. Yeah, we've leveled up one Pokemon up to Battle Standard. We've fully evolved that Venonat. We've almost evolved this Pidgeotto all the way to Pidgeot. So overall, we haven't done all that bad. But plus, then we've got some extra experience on these Pokemon. That's all we can really ask for on this. Is, as long as we keep leveling things up, and we're getting one step closer towards our end goal, we're doing good. I am not liking that Pidgeotto is actually very close to being better than my actual party. Ah, shit! I forgot it was going to do that. No, it's like you missed out on experience. Okay, retreat. So. The RNG does have a little bit of flex. It does give me a bit of variation. I would like it to go back to the old version where I could just use that versus thing, find an area like here that I could battle her, or I could get up them two at the same time. I guess they just for this version they didn't want to. How about this? They didn't want to add loads of extra content. I mean, it's a pretty big game to begin with. A lot of the extra Pokemon, it's, say, early into their DS series. Whereas, at least with Pokemon Leaf Green, they just remade an old game. Yes, they added some extra Pokemon. Yes, they added a little bit of extra content. There wasn't too much new stuff added to that game. And with it being the end of the Advanced era, they would have got very familiar on compressions on it. So they could have probably stored a lot more on that cartridge than what they were supposed to. 4 levels to go. So I wouldn't be surprised if this one, they basically maxed out the memory so they couldn't come up with a version of every trainer with every new form of Pokemon. I mean, could they have used the Leaf Green system? Maybe it's in the codings rather than having, oh yes, this is what you do. I want you to all level up to these stages. Perhaps it was a case of, oh, I want your Pokemon just to gain this many levels. If that puts you above your evolve threshold, evolve. and then it just auto-calculate the stats. Oh shit, I forgot to challenge him. I think this is pretty much going to be the last battle now. A shame, because that Pidgeotto was really... Actually, I might extend this episode, do a bit longer one. I say that Pidgeotto is really close to a halt. It all depends how much experience they gain from like this one. If they level up like once per battle, then maybe. If they're taking a bit longer than that, then not so much. But again, I can't actually see the experience. I'd have to. Alright, actually. Well, apparently, there's a really cool episode of Pokemon coming out in half an hour for me. Plus, it switched just as I'm about to use that move. With. Switch back to Slug Match. Ancient Power should do quite a bit of damage. Oh, it doesn't. Damn it. Oh, but him using Fire Blast on me does a lot of damage somehow. Even though I'm a Fire type. That's what you go. Joe got to 32. Yeah. You're up on agility, I don't care. Yeah, I'm going to give you a bit of an extended episode. He is essentially gaining 1 level every time we battle. 1 to 2 levels. So, it's not that bad of a trade-off. I mean, it's not going to take me too long to do it. Maybe give him 1 or 2 more battles, and we'll see if we can get there. If it goes on too long, or we start getting to a sharper experience curve, then obviously we'll stop. Sweet, Slugma, well done. You deserve that experience. Shit, I wasn't paying attention, I thought you said... Oh. Either way, the Pidgeotto is getting the same amount of experience every battle anyway, because its experience share doesn't change. It gets half the experience. Level up there? It did. Well, you're almost leveled up again. Experience. Does it say their experience? On page 1, there is. You need 200 points to level up. So it's not too bad, and that's still a huge chunk. So yeah, maybe we will. We'll keep going. He needs like 4 levels, doesn't he? Lucky people, you're getting this bonus content today. Just remember, tomorrow it's going to be a different episode. We're going to be... Oh, damn it, I forgot to charge it. We're going to be catching the missing Pokemon that we're missing. I need to look up exactly which ones they are, what I need, where to get them. I know a chunk of them are in the Safari Zone. Right, we don't need to heal, we need from Gavin Dog. We'll probably do that. I know I need to be in the morning or the daytime for a lot of it. Maximise my odds. Oh, shit. That was a stupid thing to do. Oh, we made a good choice then, didn't we? Three levels to go. First leveled up. Nice. Sorry. Oh. Yeah, I reckon 3 battles more should do it. Then the next episode we'll do the catchy episode. We will start off with getting the Diglets, I think. Well, getting a Diglett. There's only a 4% chance it's going to show up. Then we will move on to Safari Zone. Deal with those Pokemon, and then we'll finish it off with the Ampharos. Not the Ampharos. Apom. 20% chance that thing will show up, so that's not too bad. Like a 10% chance we'll get the one we want. Email. Well, yeah, it's just a grindy episode tomorrow, just to catch those last few Pokemon. And as I said previously, it will be a episode dedicated to the... Jesus Christ! It'll be an episode dedicated to the Pokathlon. We're still desperate for those stones. Should just use strength here. 2 levels to go, Mother. Plus, doing this is also useful because it means Mother phones us a fair few times. She phones you for, like, I think it's like every 5 grand or something she gains. Since we get. It's looking like it's right here. Yeah. Switch to Kinglet, yes. Switch to Crobat this time. He's going to keep using protection on that second move now, isn't he? That Fire Blast is hitting us really hard. It's one-shotting a lot of our Pokemon. You level up? No. Summary. How close are you? 200 experience. 2 more battles should do it then. That'll be the end of this episode. I'm trying to think what we're going to be doing in the distant future for the next episode. Because what I'm seeing is maybe another guy. Right, we may have to change our plan then. So we do an episode of catching, another episode of doing this, then we'll do an episode of Pokathlon, then Pokemon episode of battling, then an episode of Pokathlon, so it's a 4 till we finish. So unless somebody mentions in a comment that, unless you guys generally think it's alright for me to just do the Pokemon League as long as I finish the game with the full dex. Oh damn it, you just wrapped me. Until the Raptor runs out, I can't escape. Weird. No extra experience for Smeargle then. Got the 5, sweet. Switch here. I don't want to take on a Kinglet with Fire type. There we go, we can one-shot him now. Switch back to Smeargle. Slugma, should I say. Swap out. Next move's going to hit me no matter what. He's going to kill me no matter what. So we now. Summary. 1600. Yeah, one more round and we've got him. That'll be the end of the episode. This will be the final battle. You got an extra 10 minutes out of me. Lucky people. Oh, damn it. Helps if we actually phone him, doesn't it? Tried to not get taken out. Oh, he just one-shot me. Great. T. Gross. Under punch. I should one-shot you. Sweet. Slugma. Power. I cannot survive 2 Fire Blasts. I can't survive a bite either, apparently. There we go. What? Johto is evolving. Alright guys, thank you for joining me for this episode. So next episode we will be doing the catch episode. I've spent this about 18 times this episode. So until then guys, I'll see you all next time. Bye.
Who's that Pokemon?